Cleveland Browns fans have grown used to quarterback drama. It's as much a part of the franchise's culture as the dog pound and Lake Erie wins. But even by the city's high standards for quarterback quirks and curveballs, the latest news has sparked fresh waves of intrigue and debate. Rookie Dillon Gabriel is reportedly ahead of highly touted prospect Shedeur Sanders on the Browns' depth chart. According to an early training camp report from Browns insider Mary Kay Cabot, the 2025 quarterback room is already buzzing and not in the way fans expected. With Deshaun Watson locked in for now as the presumptive starter, attention has turned to the battle for the coveted QB2 spot. And in a twist few predicted, it's Gabriel, the fiery, undersized gunslinger from Oklahoma, who has reportedly surged ahead of Sanders, the lightning rod quarterback from Colorado and son of Hall of Famer dillion coach Prime Sanders. What's going on in Cleveland? Is this real competition or the latest chapter in the Browns' never-ending quarterback carousel? Let's dive deep into the quarterback room, the history, the players, and the strange brew of circumstances that make this situation one of the most compelling and possibly combustible in the NFL. Chapter 1. The backdrop. Browns quarterback chaos continues. The Cleveland Browns quarterback situation has long been a magnet for storylines. From the early 2000s carousel of forgotten names to the manic Baker Mayfield era, and then the morally fraught acquisition of Deshaun Watson in 2022, the Browns have never lacked drama at the most important position in sports. Last season was no different. Watson's shoulder injury derailed the Browns' early momentum. Journeyman P.J. Walker and rookie Dorian Thompson-Robinson took turns under center with mixed results. Then came the astonishing resurrection of Joe Flacco, the former Ravens Super Bowl MVP, who came off his couch and improbably led Cleveland to a playoff berth. The 2024 season ended with more questions than answers. Watson returned but looked tentative. The front office, perhaps wary of Watson's health and aware of the age of their backup options, used their draft capital to stockpile young talent at quarterback. Enter Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Dillon Gabriel, the undersized underdog. At 5'11", Dillon Gabriel doesn't fit the prototypical NFL quarterback mold. But what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for in arm talent, leadership, and sheer guts. A Hawaii native, Gabriel first made waves at UCF, where he threw for nearly 8,000 yards in 2 seasons. After a brief stint sidelined by injury, he transferred to Oklahoma and lit up the Big 12. His quick release, accuracy on the move, and uncanny pocket presence caught the eyes of scouts, and apparently the Browns' coaching staff. He wasn't a first-round pick or even a Day 2 selection, but his football IQ, humility, and ability to absorb a complex playbook have propelled him into early reps with the second team. Shedeur Sanders, the prime prodigy. Shedeur Sanders is a different story entirely. A viral sensation at Jackson State, where he played under his father, he shocked the college football world by transferring to Colorado and helping lead the Buffaloes to national prominence in 2023. He broke school records, made spectacular plays with his arm and legs, and became one of the most talked-about players in the country. Not just for his talent, but for his swagger. Endorsements, mail millions, social media buzz. He had it all. But by the time the NFL draft rolled around, questions about his mechanics, deep ball consistency, and ability to read complex NFL defenses pushed him into Day 2. The Browns took a chance, selecting him in the 3rd round with high hopes and high expectations. That he's now reportedly trailing Gabriel on the depth chart has raised eyebrows both in Cleveland and nationwide. During May minicamps and early OTAs, several reporters noted that Gabriel seemed more comfortable in the offense. He delivered crisp passes, adjusted protections at the line, and quickly developed rapport with backup receivers and tight ends. Shedeur's got all the tools, Browns quarterbacks coach Ken Dorsey said in an interview. But Dillon's running the system like he's been here a year already. He sees it. He anticipates. That's hard to teach. While Shedeur has flashed brilliant moments, particularly during red zone drills, reports indicate that he struggled with blitz recognition and timing on intermediate routes. Not uncommon for a rookie, but the contrast with Gabriel's polish has been noticeable.